Welcome in, everybody, to 30-Minute Musings. This a Tuesday. 14th, 15th, the 16th? Sounds about right. A couple days after Valentine's Day. Oh, my God. I'm still feeling it. Yeah, so I went out on the boat yesterday. Right? Did that whole thing. Never been out on the water like that. Saltwater fishing. Oh, holy shit. Rough seas 4, Mike 0. My God. Yep. Seasick. Like a motherfucker. And even today, okay, it was bad. Okay, 4-0, right? I'm saying rough seas 4. Yeah, I threw up 4 times. I mean, the first run was a bit of a cough up and a spit up. But then it was heave-ho after that. So even if it's 3.5-0, I still got shut out. I mean, I did catch one little fish, but that thing probably got used for chum. That thing was no bigger than your hand. If I heard right, a porgy, I don't know, something like that. Some smallish little fish. That, Anyway, seasick, right? So we hit the water, I'd say around 8 o'clock. We didn't get back till about noon. Let's say I got home around 1. I took a good nap. I ate a lot because, I didn't have anything in me to throw up. At least that's what I thought. Had nothing to get rid of. 4 times overboard, right? And then, got home. The thought of food did not even seem good when I was out on the water. Once that first wave of, let me get over the side here. Once that hit me, food was not an option. I didn't even want to take my my all-natural Dramamine ginger motion sickness pills. Next time I think I need to up the ante a little bit and get some of those, like actual drug pills. I think they're called Bonine, if I heard right. Because, ginger is a good natural motion sickness type thing. I always talk about cinnamon is a good anti-inflammatory. Yeah, these ginger pills didn't do anything for me. I took 2 on Saturday night, 2 on Sunday night, and 1 probably a good half hour before we even got on the boat yesterday. It did nothing. Like I said, 4-0. Even if it was 3.5-0, however you want to look at it. Fuck, I'll just, even 3-0. A shutout, it's a shutout. Caught one little damn fish when I was trying to, just jig off the bottom of the damn ocean. Had an 8-ounce weight on the line. Caught a little something. You can't really tell, too. I mean, it's just the pull of the waves and just the ebb and the flow of things like that. It's tough to tell. But sure enough, I got something on there. Look at that. Pull that little thing up. It's the size of your hand. That's nothing. But after a while, it's just you know what? We made 4 stops, I'd say. 4, maybe 5 stops on the water. Oh, let's go fishing over here. Let's go fishing over here, right? I was done after the second stop. I was done. I still think I lost it 2 times after that. But yeah, got home, ate, took a nap. Did not do a workout because I figured, you know what? I pretty much just purged like a Parisian runway model. Honestly was not feeling it. I felt, hey, that saltwater fishing, that'll really take it out of you. And it did 4 times. That joke aside, didn't do a workout yesterday. But even today, I thought, I went to bed a little early. What happens? Fucking rain starts pounding a good hour before my alarm starts going off. So, that literally woke me up and I was just laying there awake. Let have my brain wander a little bit. Let me try to pass out one last time before the alarm goes off. Couldn't do it. And I decided to sit up and literally, I'd sit up, look at my phone. I watched it turn from 8:58 to 8:59. Fuck me, my alarm goes off in 1 minute. Not even worth putting my head back on the pillow. Not even worth it. So, got up, did the morning thing, but because of all that damn rain, some pressure system coming through, now I got a headache. I don't know what it is, the low pressure, high pressure, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I got that headache feeling now. Now, don't get me wrong, I can only equate it to getting drunk, having that hangover, throwing up the next morning type thing, and that, just that forced pressure, like all that, all the blood vessels in your eyes and in your brain is just like, oh God, that's part of the headache, right? Is when you're just heaving whole like a motherfucker. New York plate, 2 lanes over, but it's comparable to that, except, like when I didn't get the joy of even getting drunk, that night before. I'm just fucking giving her hell over the side. And it's like, wait a minute. Now, normally, when you got that hangover and you go to throw up, sometimes it'll be like, well, okay, I just got to get this booze out of my system. My body does not want this booze in my system. So, throw up and something just feel better. Like, okay, all those toxins are out of my body, my stomach acids, my liver, my kidneys, all that shit. Like, it's no longer, that's another, got to see what that plate is up there. It's like my system's no longer fighting that alcohol because I just threw it all up. Okay, good. You feel relaxed and relieved and like, okay, it's done. I'm still like hungover and shit. Montana plate, no kidding. Haven't seen one of those in a long ass time. Solid blue with white lettering, and I can just see the silhouette of the shape in the background of it. But it's like when you got that booze throw up thing the next morning after drinking, it's like after a while it's like, okay, good, okay, the worst is we're still in rough shape, but we feel so much better because all that stuff is out of me. Good. This was different because I'm not throwing up booze. There's no toxins that I'm trying to disperse out of my system. It's just the equilibrium, the balance, all that shit just off, and just whatever you got in you, doesn't matter what. I had 2 cups of coffee for breakfast yesterday. That was about it. I didn't know what I was throwing up. I mean, it gets to the point where, like, it's kind of like when you're making out with somebody, you keep your eyes closed. I don't know why. Just maybe that helps the sensation, the feeling. Same thing when I'm throwing up. My eyes are slammed shut. I don't want to see what colors of stuff I'm getting rid of. I don't. But that final run, that 4th run was just god-awful. And mix in the fact, too, there's people on the boat. Some of them are smokers. So I kind of, you're nauseous enough. And it's like, oh God, that smell of that cigarette. Michigan plate. There we go. I knew it was something else. It looked like New York, but no. We got one New York, 1 Michigan, 1 Montana. Anyway, for those at home keeping score. And, Illinois plate. So the people, the cigarette smoke, oh God, I'm nauseous enough. Then the whiff, the waft of cigarette smoke hits me. I'm like, oh God, that's terrible. The boat exhaust, oh God, that's terrible. The smell of the chum, the bait, the dead fish and the squid, whatever we were using, oh God. All these things just mixing up. What's that, your sense of smell is your olfactory senses, I think it is. Either way, all my senses were just in overload, which is probably a main reason why just everything started to hit me. And I'll tell you, that first little cough up I had was like, okay, that was that feeling where like, all right, I need to get rid of more. Maybe I should have jammed my fingers down my throat to just, force up a little bit more, but it's not booze. I'm kind of glad I didn't do that. I don't know if that would have made a difference. But I knew right there after that little cough up, I'm like, all right, no, there's more that needs to be done here. That's not all I'm gonna toss up today. Second round, oh God. And then I was kind of getting, like your nerves are shot and like you're kind of like shivering, but you're not even cold. Just all that, your nerves are going haywire after you throw up a good bunch. Yeah, that was after round 2. After round 3, it was like, okay. By then I was already done, fishing. That much didn't matter to me. But after that 3rd round, I just sat back with my eyes closed, and that helped. The wind had picked up, and it was starting to get kind of cold out there on the water. That breeze really picked up, and the seas were getting rough. But I had my head back, leaning up against a post, and I'm sitting on a bench. But had my head back, my eyes closed, and somehow I felt fine. Other than cold, I felt fine. Didn't feel motion sick in the least. We start, we're going to go to one more fishing hole, or whatever, The boat starts moving. Holy fuck, it's going to hit me again. Had we sat there, just that rocking back and forth with my eyes closed, I was fine. But maybe something with my eyes and the equilibrium, the fluid in my brain and all that shit Oh, God. Like, once that started kicking in, New York plate, taxi cab yellow with the navy blue letters this time. Once we started moving, it's like, oh no, a fourth round is upon us. And that, boy, did I give her hell. That was the heaviest of it all. That final round. And that because we were moving, like the boat was, I'm not saying just like we weren't quote-unquote anchored fishing. We were on our way to the next fishing hole, so to speak. So the boat was moving that way, just actually like cruising. So I had to get myself off the back of the boat and just, give her. And then, of course, what do you think is happening? Well, that's where the fucking motors are and the exhaust, and I'm getting a whiff of that, and oh, God, it just smells terrible. Because before you heave-ho, you better take in a bit of a breath. So, of course, I'm getting, like, boat exhaust all up my damn face. Oh, terrible. So that fourth round of losing it was pretty heavy. A lot of torque, a lot of wrenching on my damn guts. And after that, it's like, okay, I seem to be better, so to speak. And then we were slow cruising back towards the marina. So that wasn't bad. But my God, you talk just sensory overload. I mean, a combination of the smells and the movement and it just fucks with your balance. You're bobbing up and down, the horizon ain't moving. It's kind of like, I would kind of get motion sick as a kid driving. Well, being a passenger in a moving vehicle, sorry. Like if you're reading, you look down to read at something and it just fucks with your eyes and your brain and everything. You're looking down at a flat item, a stationary item, and the trees and the telephone poles and the other cars are flying past you. It's just that weird depth of field for your vision. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, that would get me. That's the only thing I can somewhat equate this to, as far as a motion sickness, sensation, as something that's relative to it. No fun whatsoever. Quebec plate. Oh. Alabama plate, I'll be goddamn. That's a different one. I don't remember seeing that Alabama plate before. It's kind of got a nice little earth tone to it, got a little bit of green and yellow. It kind of looks like a sunrise type background. All right, slow motherfucker, let's merge. How about it? Oh my Jesus fucking Christ. Your blinker's on. Just start fucking squeaking out there. Somebody will slow up and let you in. Are you merging or are you just fucking pretending here? Wow. How about I merge? I'll just pass you up. I don't give a shit. See, that's how you do it. You just kind of fucking go. And then you go like this. Wow. And you just keep merging over. And you just keep you don't need a fucking a nautical mile to let everybody know that you're going to be squeaking in there. It's I-95. Pretend like you've been there before. Don't drive like an idiot, but fuck, you got your blinker on. I'll give you credit there. Way back in the rearview mirror now. I'm ornery! Yeah. See, this is a little better for me, terra firma, alright? Flat gone. Hey, now don't get me wrong, I didn't mind being on the water the first little bit. Hey, another Illinois plate. That's definitely a new one because the other one was oncoming before I hit I-95. This one's going with me down I-95. So that's 2 for Illinois today. Woo! Oh, and I see a plane taking off in the distance. Hey, yes, I'm not shutting down the recording, but to that airplane, I say I'll catch your ass down the road soon enough. What do I got here? 5 weeks, 4 weeks coming up? Getting goddamn close. Got my flight all set and ready to go. That'll be fun. God damn it, that'll be fun. It always is. I wish I could take more trips during the year. I hope I'll be able to do that. hope things start landing for me, and you put in enough good work and start contacting the right people, and good things start to happen, and they see your work, they know what you can do, they think you're reliable, they think you're worth it, and they make it shown. That's what I'm hoping on. Oh, that bird's taking off right there. By bird, I mean plane. Yep, I'll see you soon enough. That's my airplane quote. Well, not the movie Airplane, but that one's taking off. Hey, I'll be there soon enough. I'll see you soon enough. And it never fails. I've been saying that for pretty much every damn flight I've been taking. I see planes taking off or landing, I'm like, that'll be me soon enough. Oh boy. It was fun, like, as we were leaving the marina, and I don't know, I like the idea, like, it hit me yesterday, well, it hit me 4 times yesterday, but it hit me to where, like, I kind of like the idea of being out on the water and all that stuff, and fishing or whatever, but you know what, I'm more of a beach person. I'd rather lay out and catch a tan, and, this is South Florida. You got beautiful bodies all over the place. Nothing wrong with eye candy. God forbid if you're, there with one. So maybe I'm more of a beach person than I am an ocean person. I don't know. But that was the first time I was ever out on the ocean, and everybody I was with said, yeah, these are kind of rough seas for a first-timer. It's a little rough to deal with, I'm sure. I mean, they all felt bad, but I told them straight up, it's like, I kind of figured this was going to happen. I mean, like today, oh God, it's just something like all that rain that came through, there's a pressure system that's got me on headache mode right now. Now, maybe I'm still feeling a little bit but even as I was going to bed last night, I knew it would happen. Like when we used to go to the water parks when I was a kid, you're in the wave pool and you're doing all that stuff and you're going down water slides and all that. You go to bed that night and like you still feel like the waves and the crests of all that stuff. I kind of felt a little bit of that as I was trying to go to bed last night. But no, this headache I got, this is got to be the weather. I'm not feeling the effects of that damn seasick. Can't be that bad, not this long. That damn rain started pounding. I mean, I haven't heard the rain that heavy in quite a bit now. But that damn rain was pounding on my door all over the place. On the door, across the fucking, the shutters, everything. That's a 3rd Illinois plate. And that's a New York plate, another taxi cab yellow. What are these people slowing down for? They get into an accident? What's going on? I heard I-95 traffic was kind of backed up from like Ives Dairy, but that's not where I'm going. No, this is what, Sterling or Sheridan or Hollywood? Something. Backed the fuck up. Yeah, so maybe this is going to be a bit of a chore to get my ass to Pembroke. Might be, could be. Because I'm going 40 miles an hour right now. Whether these people are wanting to take the exit or... Well, they're trying Sheridan Street. Ooh, this might turn into a traffic report all of a sudden. Because as I got out on the water, I was feeling good yesterday. Ooh, well, I already said that, but I don't know if that's the same vehicle. If I can't remember correctly, it doesn't count. So that one, I'm not even going to say it. There was a New York plate, though. That one counts. The white with the double blue trim. It was on some red-colored car. Call it burgundy-colored, I don't know. Why are we going so slow? Come on, every lane to the fucking next of it. I'm right next to the express lanes. And we're going slow. Everything in the middle is okay flowing. Oh, boy. Well... Traffic report, here we go. Exit 20, Hollywood Beach. Exit 20, Arts Park, Young Circle. What for? Oh well. But as we were getting out onto the water, I was like, oh yeah, I'm thinking all these pirate movies and all this fun shit. Like, yeah, this will be fun, except, we're going to be fishing. We don't got cannons on this damn boat. But this will be good. We're going to hit the water. And then eventually, when it started to hit me, all those thoughts went out the water. I went into the water. You know what I mean. All those thoughts went into the water. And I was thinking, yeah, I'm more of a beach person, I suppose. Lay out, catch some sun. Possible skin cancer and melanoma, but that's okay. You can still catch enough sun and burn up when you're out on a boat. I don't know. Just that became my thought was, I kind of like laying out on the sand. Catching some color, Get a good tan going. Whether you're out there with a girl or not. And of course, I'm saying this from a straight guy's point of view. Whether you're out there with a girl or not, well, then you got to compare tan lines along the way. If you get out there a couple times with her, just to do all that. Yeah, I just feel like there's skull pressure upon my skull. Somewhat around the temples. Like, it's just, this rain did not help. Like, if today was a beautiful day, I'm sure I'd be doing just fine. But right after a seasick day of hurling 4 times, this was the last kind of morning I needed. But once again, I'll probably get a little bit of practice going on and bringing my guitar into work. Strum away, get some chords going. Maybe polish up on my Spanish. It looked like that app was had an expiration date to it. Like, oh, now you need to upgrade to premium or something. That thing might be expired off, which would be a pain in the ass because I was kind of if everything's written out for me, I can, you give me select the correct one. Like, there's 5 words written here. Well, what is shoes? What is girl? What is house? You give me all 5 options, I can kind of do that. I'm slowly picking it up, I would say. Well, oh, there was another New York plate, taxi cab yellow with the navy blue letters. Yes, indeed. Now, this is the exit for Hollywood coming up, and I don't have my time. I got to check what I'm at here. Picking up the phone here. 7 minutes. That ain't too bad. I'll put the phone back down, say, fuck it. Wow, if that's the exit to Hollywood, this is going to be a slow go. Just to get to Pembroke, which maybe I should start my merging soon. I need a decent break. Yeah, when you're going 15 miles an hour, it's a little different from that guy miles back that couldn't do shit. That's kind of a I might throw up noise. Did that about 4 times yesterday. Texas plate. I tend to make that noise when I'm hungover. Just because I don't know. Maybe I will lose it. You never know. But, baby Jesus. Just feeling that head pressure. Maybe that's what that noise is. Good Lord. Man, we're kind of crawling here. We're lucky to be doing 10 at certain points. That's a new Quebec plate. That one counts. Because that's like a little Subaru. That other one that I was thinking of, yeah, well, now I know. That one's definitely new. Was that 2 or 3 for Quebec already? I'll tell you, that's just all the shit we get around here. Snowbirds, they call them. I mean, hell, well, I'm showing 76, so it's got to be a good 70 degrees out. Man, we slow crawling. I almost want to get the traffic report, see what's going on. But oh well, I don't give a shit. Still got damn near an hour to get to work. Kind of left the house a little early. But I'm going to have to start merging here. Like, I'm right next to the express lanes, the HOV lanes. Oh, what happened here? It seriously looked like that fucking... Well, that's new. That sign looked like it fell. Like a big fucking marker sign. You know, along the highway, but that's not why we're backed up here. Good Lord, we're in a crawl. This is going to be bad. This is going to be really, really bad. Can I get a merge in? Well, I might not even hit my ramp by the time this thing's over. Oh, what are you? Connecticut. Mark it down. We got a Connecticut plate on the board. Oh! My head just ain't in the right space. Thanks, weather. Well, if yesterday was the rough seas, beating my ass up 4-0, today, ugh. It just, you know, like this wouldn't bother me except for what I went through yesterday. So it almost feels like a residual. Residual? I don't know, whatever. Fuck it, it's English. I'm trying to brush up on Spanish, so there's got to be some spillover. Forget what you know to learn new shit, you know what I mean? Wow. BMW, you got some good brakes going on. Well, what's our timer at now? Counting down 3.5. So part of me right now is thinking, like, you know what? Maybe the beach would be a better calling for me than just being out on the water. Now, they said I was supposed to be on with a different boat crew. But they said, not, you know, the winds and all that shit are going to be a little too heavy for us. So we're going to cancel. But then the people I was going with said, like, no, we'll catch a different boat. It'll be a bigger boat, so it'll be a little easier on us, you know. It'll be able to handle the waves and all that shit a little better. Do you still want to go? Of course I do, yeah. Illinois plate, another one. I think that's 3 now. That's like a specialized plate, so I know that is legit, son. Wow. Slow going here. 2.5 minutes to go. Whew. I would go again, absolutely, like on a calmer seas. And I might invest in that bonine shit someone was telling me about. Even if it's drugs, and I'm not a drug kind of person. You know, I'd rather take the natural remedy type stuff. But if it works better, why not? I'll give it a try. Hey, I tried the all-natural, non-drowsy. That, I wasn't drowsy. I was fucking nauseous, though. I don't think the pills didn't make me nauseous. That was just... That's a joke, god damn it. Well, I gotta start getting my merge on, but I don't think I got enough room yet. Granted, I've been yapping, looking at my phone, making sure the timer. About to go in the red here with 1.5 minutes. This traffic report brought to you by whatever the fuck is causing this accident. Don't buy their shit because they fucked up the roads. I don't know. But yeah, we slow crawling, man. 10 miles an hour seems like a fucking miracle at this point. Even the express lanes are going slow, and those are the express lanes. See, but I think Hollywood Boulevard, that is going to be a little bit of a rough go right now, because everybody kind of wants to take that one. Oh boy. Just got that pressure in my skull. It hurts. Can I get a little merge in here? Maybe not yet. See, if that's Hollywood, I'm gonna need this next one coming. Buddy, can you give me a little whisper in here? A little bit. My blinker's on. No? Shit, we're running out of time. Well, I might let this run and fade out, but I am feeling somewhat better. I'm not seasick today. You jackass. Here we go. Till we meet again, everybody. I will catch your ass down the road.